It's 7:30. Good morning, I'm Ian Crouch with Hunter News. Police have arrested 5 youths following a high-speed pursuit at Jules early today. Officers noticed a car in Gradburn Parade at 1:20 this morning and began following the vehicle. The pursuit went for 5 minutes before the car stopped and the teenagers fled. However, they were quickly taken into custody. It's alleged the group had earlier broken into a shop. Premier Mike Baird is remaining tight-lipped on when Newcastle's light rail system will be up and running. It comes as the Court of Appeal considers whether the government has the right to rip up the rail line from Wickham to Newcastle Station. Mike Baird says he wants to see the light rail system built as soon as possible.
We need to finish the proceedings in terms of the opposition and obviously the court process that's underway, but we are delivering and continuing to deliver plans to bring forward light rail as quickly as we possibly can, and I can assure you that the intention is before this term of government to have light rail operating.
The state government remains undecided on whether to relocate jobs from the Newcastle Office of State Revenue. 25 people work in the call centre administration roles, but some have told the Herald they fear they'll be sent to Gosford. The government has previously said up to 300 department jobs will be moved to the Central Coast over the next 4 years. Hunter families struggling to pay water bills are being encouraged to seek assistance from Hunter Water. Assistance offered includes a $300 account credit, financial counselling, a payment plan and water consumption advice. Jeremy Barth from Hunter Water says residents in mining areas where jobs have been lost are finding it difficult to make ends meet.
Undoubtedly, the areas that are struggling the most in terms of being able to pay their bills on time are those in the Maitland and Cessnock areas. I think that's probably a clear result of the downturn in the mining sector that we've seen over the last couple of years.
The same-sex marriage debate is set to dominate Newcastle Council's meeting tonight. There's a push from Labor councillors to get the city to formally support marriage equality and to look at creating a rainbow pedestrian crossing. Councillor Brad Luke agrees it's an important issue, but not for local government to decide. A draft floodplain risk management study and plan for the Black Creek catchment has now been completed by Cessnock City Council. The draft is currently on public exhibition until Friday the 14th of August, and community members are encouraged to attend a workshop today at the Cessnock Performing Arts Centre from 3 till 7 p.m. to discuss the proposed flood mitigation options with the project team. Strategy Assets Planning Manager Stephen Long says the draft and study plan will greatly benefit the community in the long run.
Council will collate feedback from the community and a report will be prepared. Adoption of the reports enables Council to go for funding opportunities through the state government. Once the studies have been adopted by Council, it gives a good basis seeking funding and making further decisions around that.
Sport, thanks to our sponsor Warners Bay Sports Club.
Knights players have been given an ultimatum from the club: prove your worth or lose your place. Over the next 7 weeks, players will need to improve on their season performance or face following coach Rick Stone out the door. Knights Chief Executive Matt Gidley says the responsibility for the team's horrendous results doesn't fall entirely on the coach.
I think the players need to carry some responsibility here, there's absolutely no doubt. They've certainly let Rick down, so there's an opportunity for the players over the next 7 weeks to prove to all of us that they're proud of playing for our club and they want to demonstrate that through their performances.
The Hunter region now boasts its first BMX world champion, with 15-year-old Nathaniel Rodway already eyeing off next year's title. Rodway overcame a broken foot and an early crash in practice to progress to the finals and eventually win in Belgium last week. He returned to Australia yesterday and is already in discussions with Lake Macquarie BMX Club about next year's preparations. And incoming Newcastle District Cricket Association Vice Chairman Peter Cambry is determined to keep the focus on the goal of amalgamating Newcastle's main cricket competitions. Cambry replaces Jerry Tombleson, who stepped down from the position last night after 8 terms. That's Sport. I'm Iona McNabb.
2 in URFM News Time, 26 to 8.